Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 9th. So students, in the previous video we have started reading with our chapter number 6 from the book Moments. The name of the chapter is Weathering the Storm in Arsama. So in this chapter we were reading about one super cyclone and the destruction that was caused by the super cyclone, and today's video we will complete reading with our chapter. So now let's continue the chapter. Among the first people he saw in the crowd was his maternal grandmother. So in the previous video at the end we have read that when finally he reached to his own village, then he was very much surprised and shocked to see that the entire village was completely destroyed because of that super cyclone. So finally he decided to go to Red Cross shelter to look for his family members. So finally when he is there at the Red Cross shelter, so first people he saw in the crowd was his maternal grandmother. So finally he saw one of his family member, that was his maternal grandmother. Weak with hunger, she rushed to him, her hands outstretched, her eyes beaming. So when the maternal grandmother of Prashant, when she saw Prashant, then she also rushed to him, and she was very much weak. Why? Because of hunger she was very much weak, but still when she saw that Prashant is there, then she rushed to him, and at that time her hands they were outstretched and her eyes were beaming. Why? They were full of tears. Okay, it was a miracle, because when the maternal grandmother of Prashant, when she found that Prashant is there, then it was like a miracle for her. Why? Because they had long given him up for dead, because as Prashant, he was thinking that maybe his family members, they are not able to survive with this super cyclone. Similarly, all the family members, they were also very much worried for Prashant, and maybe in their minds they have this thing that maybe Prashant is not able to survive. So when finally Prashant was there, when finally they saw that Prashant is alive, so it was like a miracle. So now all the family members of Prashant, they were so much happy. Quickly, word spread and his extended family gathered around him and hugged him tight in relief. So very quick word spread. Word spread means that Prashant is alright, Prashant is alive, and finally Prashant is here. So all these things spread, it means all the family members, they came to know that okay, Prashant is alright, Prashant is here, and very soon all his extended family members, they gathered around him, they gathered around Prashant, then they hugged him very tight in relief. So finally they were very much happy, because maybe they believed this thing that Prashant is not able to survive, but when finally they saw that Prashant is alright, Prashant is alive, so now they were very much happy, they were having this feeling of relief. Prashant anxiously scanned the mortally battered group, and now Prashant, he was there in that Red Cross shelter. So now Prashant, in a very anxious manner, he scanned, he looked the situation, the group, or we can say the people who were there, and all the people, they were mortally and battered. Mortally means desperate, and battered means injured. So in that shelter, all the people who were there, they were very much desperate, they were very much injured. His brother and sister, his uncles and aunts, they all seemed to be there, and finally one by one Prashant, he was able to meet with all his family members. So he was able to meet with all his brothers and sisters, his uncle and aunt. So all his family members, they were safe and sound, they all were safe, they all were alive, and Prashant, he was also safe and alive. So now all the family members, they were very much happy and relaxed. By the next morning, as he took in the desperate situation in the shelter, he decided to get a grip over himself. So now it was next morning, next day it was, and when Prashant, he took in the desperate situation in the shelter. So now in the shelter, all the people, they were so much desperate, they were so much worried and tensed. So finally Prashant, he decided to get a grip over himself. Get a grip over himself means he decided that now he will do something for all all the people, and for that first of all वो खुद को संभालेगा, वो खुद को ठीक करेगा, and after that he will be there for all the other people. He sensed a deathly grief settling upon the 2500 strong crowd in the shelter, and now in that shelter there were almost 2500 people. So now Prashant, he was able to sense that a deathly grief was there over all the people. In means all the people who were there in the shelter, they were very much worried, they were very much tensed, right? And it was very much obvious because everything was completely destroyed because of the super cyclone. 86 lives were lost in the village. All the 96 houses had been washed away, and now the writer is talking about the destruction that was caused in that village. So writer is saying that in that village 86 lives were lost, and all the 96 houses that were there in the village, so all the houses had been washed away. So this was the destruction. It means in that village there were 96 houses, and all the 96 houses they were washed away, and 86 lives, 86 people, they were lost in that super cyclone. It was their fourth day at the shelter, and now it was the fourth day when they are in that shelter, in that Red Cross shelter. So far they had survived on green coconuts, but there were too few to go around such a tumult of people. So now it was the fourth day, and for the last 3 days they were having only the green coconuts, right? Because obviously they were having nothing to eat, so they were able to survive. Why? Because they were having green coconut, the tender coconut. But now it was the fourth day, and now there were not too many coconut, right? For a tumult of people. Tumult means disorderly crowd. So there were so many people, and all the people were obviously very much hungry. So now coconut, they are not enough to feed all the people. Prashant, all of 19 years, decided to step in as leader of his village if no one else did. So now all the people who were there in that shelter, they were in such a poor condition because they were hungry, they were having nothing to eat. So now finally Prashant, who was of almost 19 years old, finally he decided what? To step in as a leader of his village. So finally Prashant, he decided that now he will be the leader of all the people, he will be the leader of his village, he will represent all the peoples if no one else did. So finally Prashant, he realized that now one leader is needed because all the people, they are in a very poor condition. So one leader should be there, right, who can represent all the people. So finally Prashant, he decided that he will be the leader, he will represent all the people. He organized a group of youths and elders to jointly pressurize the merchant once again to part with his rice. And when finally Prashant, he was there as a leader, then he organized a group, he made a group of youths and elders, and why? To jointly pressurize the merchant once again, so that they can go to merchant, and one more time they can pressurize the merchant, they can persuade the merchant once again, one more time. Why? To part with his rice. Okay, so merchant of that village, he was having the rice. So Prashant, he made a group, and one more time they all went to that merchant, and they persuaded, the pressurized, they convinced the merchant that he should give away the rice, the collection of rice that he was having. This time the delegation succeeded and returned triumphantly, wading through the receding waters with food for the entire shelter. And this time the delegation means a group of representatives. So the group that was organized by Prashant. So when this time this group went to the merchant, so this time this group returned kaise? Succeeded. It means it was successful, and they returned triumphantly. Triumphantly means victoriously. So this time this group was very much successful in the mission, and they returned victoriously, wading through receding waters. Wading means walk with difficulty. And why? Because flood water was there, and yes, it was receding, it was coming down, but they were moving from that water, and now they were having food for the entire shelter. So finally Prashant, he was successful in this mission. Finally they were having the rice for the entire shelter, for all the people who were there in the shelter. No one cared that the rice was already rotting. So this rice, it was rotten rice. Why? Because obviously so much water was there. So ये जो rice थे ये भी पानी में गीले हो चुके थे. So now all the rice, they were rotten. But obviously all the people, they were having no care that कि जो rice है वो खराब हो रहा है, वो rotten हो चुका है. Why? Because they were so hungry for the last 3 days that they were having no care for this thing, that ये जो food है, जो rice है, ये खराब हो रहा है. Branches from fallen trees were gathered to light a reluctant and slow fire on which to cook the rice, and finally all the people, they were ready to eat the rice. So for that, to cook the rice, branches from fallen trees, so we have read earlier that so many huge trees, they were uprooted and they have fallen down. So जो trees वहाँ पे गिरे हुए थे, उन trees की branches को gather किया गया. Why? To light a reluctant and slow fire. So finally they lit a fire, but that fire was reluctant and slow. Why the fire was reluctant? Reluctant means hesitant, or we can say something that is not strong. So why the fire was not strong? Because we have read in the chapter that there was a huge quantity of water everywhere, और जो branches थी ये भी पानी में गीली हो चुकी थी, and now because they were wet, इसीलिए वो strong fire नहीं जल पा रही थी. So yes, fire, it was very reluctant, it was very slow, but finally they were able to cook the rice on that fire. For the first time in 4 days, the survivors at the cyclone shelter were able to fill their bellies. So now finally, after 3 days, now finally for the first time in 4 days, all the survivors, all the people who were there in the shelter, they were able to fill their bellies, because अभी तक वो क्या खा रहे थे? They were having only coconut, but now for the first time in the 4 days, they were able to have food, they were able to have rice, and they were able to fill their bellies, they were able to fill the stomach. His next task was to organize a team of youth volunteers to clean the shelter of filth, urine, vomit and floating carcasses, and to tend to the wounds and fractures of many who had been injured. So now Prashant, he was successful in his first mission. So what was his first mission? His first mission was to arrange food for all the people. So now he was successful because now everyone was having cooked rice. So now the next task, or we can say the next mission for Prashant, it was to organize a team of youth. So now Prashant, he wanted to arrange, he wanted to organize a team of youth volunteers. Why? Because he wanted to clean the shelters, right? Because all the people, they are there for the last 4 days. So अब जो shelter था, now it was so much dirty, now it was so much untidy. Why? Because everywhere there was filth. Filth means unpleasant dirt. So dirt was there, urine was there, vomit was there, and floating carcasses were there, right? Because वहाँ पे कोई proper system तो था नहीं. So everywhere there was urine, vomit was there, dirt was there, and the dead bodies of animals was also there, that was floating there, because flood water, it was still there. So Prashant, he knew that now it is a must to clean the shelter. Otherwise अगर इस तरह से वहाँ पे गंदगी रहेगी, so maybe कोई भी disease हो सकती है, कोई भी pandemic वहाँ पे spread हो सकती थी. So Prashant, he was aware from this thing, and he knew that they have to clean the shelter. So for that, Prashant, he organized a team of young people, young boys. Okay, so he wanted to clean the shelter and to tend the wounds and fractures of the many who had been injured. And in the shelter there are so many people who were injured, okay, who were having some kind of fractures, or we can say some kind of wounds. So Prashant, he just wanted to take care all the injured people. So this was the next task for him. The task was first to clean the shelter, and second to help all the injured people. On the 5th day, a military helicopter flew over the shelter and dropped some food parcels. Now it was the 5th day, and now one military helicopter was there, and that helicopter was flying over the shelter, and after some time that helicopter dropped some food parcels. So in this picture you all can see this is the helicopter, and whenever there are some kind of situations, right, then military is always there to help all the people, and from the military helicopter food parcels are dropped. Okay, so one military helicopter was there and it dropped some food parcels. It then did not return, and after dropping some of the parcel, that helicopter did not return again. The youth task force gathered empty utensils from the shelter. Why the helicopter did not return again? Because maybe जो हेलीकॉप्टर में बैठे हुए थे उनको आइडिया नहीं था कि शेल्टर में कितने लोग हैं, कितना फूड पार्सल हमें गिराना है, कितना फूड चाहिए, राइट? दे वर हैविंग नो आइडिया. उन्होंने एक बार फूड पार्सल्स ड्रॉप कर दिए थे एंड आफ्टर दैट दे डिड नॉट रिटर्न, बट स्टिल जो वहाँ पे लोग हैं दे वर हंग्री, दे नीडेड मोर फूड, दे नीडेड मोर फूड पार्सल. सो नाउ द यूथ टास्क फोर्स अगेन ऑल द पीपल दे गैदर्ड empty utensils from the shelter. Why? Let's see. Then they deputed the children to lie in the sand left by the waters around the shelter with these utensils on their stomachs. Why? To communicate to the passing helicopters that they were hungry. So now Prashant, he was having one more idea. So first of all, he gathered all the empty utensils that were there in the shelter. Next, the team, they deputed the children. Deputate means appointed. So all the little kids who were there in the shelter, so the team deputed the children to lie in the sand that was left by the waters around the shelter. So around the shelter there was sand, so they appointed the children, the kids, that they have to lie in the sand and with these utensils on their stomachs. Like in this picture you all can see, these are the kids, they are lying and they are having empty utensils on their stomach. Why this thing? Just to communicate to the passing helicopters that they were hungry. Communicate means to give message. Okay, so ये message वहाँ तक कैसे पहुँचाए, हेलीकॉप्टर तक कैसे पहुँचाए, that they were still hungry, they needed more food parcel. So for that they were having this kind of idea. All the little kids who were there in the shelter, they were appointed to lie in the sand and they were having empty utensils on their stomach, right? And why they did so? Just to communicate, just to give message to the passing helicopters that they needed more food parcels. The message got through and after that the helicopter made regular rounds of the shelter, airdropping food and other basic needs. And finally Prashant and his team, again they were successful because yes, they were able to give this message. The message got through and after that the military helicopter, it was having regular rounds of the shelter and again they were dropping food and other basic needs. Okay, so finally they were having this message. They got the message that there are more people who are hungry and all those people needed more food. So finally the military helicopter, it came again and again, it was having more and more rounds and it was dropping food and all the other basic requirements, all the other basic needs. Prashant found that a large number of children had been orphaned and now the next task for Prashant. So now Prashant finally realized this thing, that because of this super cyclone, a large number of children are there who had been orphaned. So what orphan means? Orphan means deprived of parents. Okay, so there were so many little kids, so many children were there जिनके जो parents थे वो super cyclone में मर चुके थे, खो चुके थे. So now Prashant, he was having this consideration for all the children who were orphaned, who had been orphaned because of this super cyclone. He brought them together and put up a polythene sheet shelter for them. So now Prashant, he was very much considerate for all those children. So now he brought them together, all the orphan kids, he put them together and then he put up a polythene sheet shelter for them, right? उन्होंने उन बच्चों के लिए एक अलग से sheet shelter बना दिया था. Women were mobilized to look after them while the men secured food and materials for the shelter. And now Prashant ने next क्या किया? All the women who were there in the shelter, so they were mobilized. Mobilized means to organize people. So प्रशांत ने सभी वुमेन को ये रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दी थी किस चीज़ की? टू लुक आफ्टर द चिल्ड्रन, टू लुक आफ्टर द ऑर्फेंड चिल्ड्रन एंड द मैन दे सिक्योर्ड फूड एंड ऑल द अदर रिक्वायरमेंट मटीरियल्स फॉर द शेल्टर. ओके, सो यस, दे वर हैविंग नो पेरेंट्स, दे वर ऑर्फन, बट प्रशांत ही ऑर्गेनाइज्ड अदर वुमेन टू लुक आफ्टर द चिल्ड्रन and the other men, they organized food and all the other essentials for the kids, for the orphaned kids. As the weeks passed, Prashant was quick to recognize that the women and children were sinking deeper and deeper in their grief. And now so many weeks have passed, and now finally Prashant, he was able to recognize that all the women and especially the children, okay, so especially the women and children, they were sinking deeper and deeper in their grief, in their sadness. So yes, we can say it was such a sad event, that super cyclone, because it caused a great destruction. But Prashant, he was able to recognize that everyone is sad, but especially women and children, they are sinking deeper and deeper in their sadness. They are unable to recover from this sadness, right? Especially women and children, because you know, they are so soft, they are so tender, so they are unable to handle that much of destruction, so they are unable to recover from their sadness. He persuaded the women to start working in the Food for Work program started by an NGO, and for the children he organized a sports event. So Prashant, he was aware this thing कि अगर ये जो women और children है, अगर ये अपने आप को busy नहीं करेंगे किसी दूसरे काम में, so you know continuously ये उसी sadness में रहेंगी, उसी grief में रहेंगे, उसी depression में रहेंगे. So now for that Prashant, again he was having some good ideas. So finally he persuaded the women. Persuade means to make someone believe. So finally he persuaded the women to start working in the Food for Work program that was started by an NGO. So when NGO was there, and that NGO was having one program, that is Food for Work. So Prashant, he persuaded, he convinced all the women to work in that NGO, and for the children he was having again one good idea. So now he was organizing sports events for the children, okay. He himself loved to play cricket, and so he organized cricket matches for children. So Prashant, he actually loved to play cricket, and this was the reason he was organizing so many cricket matches for the children, ताकि जो children है वो cricket खेले, वो अपने आप को busy रखें, right, ताकि वो धीरे धीरे you know जो ये sadness है, जो ये grief है, उससे वो बाहर आ पाए. So Prashant, yes, he was very much innovative, he was very much creative, and he was having really good ideas. Prashant engaged with other volunteers in helping the widows and children to pick up the broken pieces of their lives. So now Prashant, he was very much engaged, he was very much busy with other volunteers. So he was having a complete team with him, a complete team of volunteers. So the entire team was very much busy in helping the widows, all the female who have lost their husbands, and the children who were orphaned, and they were helping in what? To pick up the broken pieces of their lives, okay. So now especially the women who were widows, who have lost their husband, and the children, they were so much sad, they were in such a deep sadness. So now Prashant along with his entire team of volunteers, they were helping them कि वो फिर से अपनी लाइफ को ना स्टार्ट करें, जो ये ग्रिफ है, जो ये सैडनेस है, इससे वो ओवरकम कर पाए, फिर से अपनी लाइफ को स्टार्ट कर पाए. The initial government plan was to set up institutions for orphans and widows. So now government was also there with a lot of plans. So now government plan was to set up some institutions for orphans and widows. So government wanted to start some institution for especially widows and orphan children. However, this step was successfully resisted, as it was felt that in such institutions children would grow up without love, and widows would suffer from stigma and loneliness. So this was the plan of government, that you know some institution should be there especially for widows and especially for orphan children. But this step, or we can say this plan, was successfully resisted. Resist means to stop, okay. So this plan of government, it was stopped. Why? Because it was felt that in such institutions children would grow up without love, okay. अगर कोई ऐसा इंस्टीट्यूशन है जहाँ पे सारे ऑर्फन बच्चों को रखा गया है, सो ऑब्वियसली वहाँ पे सारे ऑर्फन बच्चे रहेंगे, जो बच्चे हु आर हैविंग नो पेरेंट्स. तो ऐसे में जो बच्चे हैं, दे वुड ग्रो अप विदाउट एनी लव, एंड द इंस्टीट्यूशन दैट इज मेड फॉर विडोज, सो वहाँ पे जो विडोज रहेंगी, दे वुड सफर फ्रॉम स्टिग्मा एंड लोनलीनेस. स्टिग्मा मीन्स डिस्ग्रेस. सो दे वर हैविंग नो ग्रेस, no love, no affection in their life. So finally Prashant's group believed orphans should be resettled in their own community itself, possibly in new foster families made up of childless widows and children without adult care. So again Prashant, he was having this idea, this plan, that Prashant का जो entire group था volunteers का, दे बिलीव्ड कि जो ऑर्फन्स है उनको अलग से किसी इंस्टीट्यूशन में नहीं भेजना चाहिए, बट दे शुड बी रीसेटल्ड इन देयर ओन कम्युनिटी, राइट, पॉसिबली इन न्यू फोस्टर फैमिलीज, और मे बी उनके लिए न्यू फोस्टर फैमिलीज हम अरेंज कर पाएँ. फोस्टर फैमिलीज मीन्स गार्जियंस, सो दे हैव लॉस्ट देयर फैमिलीज, दे हैव लॉस्ट देयर पेरेंट्स, बट अभी भी उनके लिए गार्जियंस तो हम ला सकते हैं, फोस्टर फैमिलीज हम अरेंज कर सकते हैं. और वो फोस्टर फैमिलीज किससे बनेगी? दैट फैमिली शुड बी मेड अप ऑफ चाइल्डलेस widows and children without adult care. It means they are widows, right, and there are some children who are having no parents. So उन widows को और उन orphan children को मिला के foster families create कर सकते हैं. So उससे क्या होगा? Children they will have the love of their mother, right, because widows वहाँ पे रहेंगी who will take care of the kids, who will give love and affection to the kids, and at the same time widows they will have the company of kids. Okay, so इस तरह से foster families create कर सकते हैं जिससे जो widows है उनको भी कंपनी मिलेगी, उनको भी अपनी लाइफ में एक जॉय मिलेगा, चार्म मिलेगा, एंड द ऑर्फन किड्स दे विल हैव द लव, दे विल हैव द अफेक्शन. ओके, सो दिस वाज द आइडिया ऑफ प्रशांत. It is 6 months after the devastation of the super cyclone, and now finally 6 months have passed after that super cyclone. This time Prashant's wounded spirit has healed simply because he had no time to bother about his own pain. And now the writer is saying that this time Prashant's wounded spirit has healed, because this time means earlier one more time we have read in the chapter that Prashant, he was so much broken down. Why? Because when he lost his mother, but this time he was so much worried, he was so much broken down, but this time his wounded spirit, it was healed simply. Why? Because he had no time to bother about his own pain. So इस बार जो प्रशांत था उसका जो सैडनेस था, प्रशांत ने बहुत जल्दी अपने सैडनेस को ओवरकम कर लिया था. Why? Because he was having no time to bother about his own life, about his own pain. His handsome youthful face is what the widows and orphan children of his village seek out most in their darkest hour of grief. And now the writer is saying that Prashant, he was very much handsome, he was very much youthful, he was young. So writer is saying that his handsome and youthful face is what all the widows of that village and all the orphan children of that village, they used to seek out, they used to search for in their darkest hour of grief. Why? Because yes, Prashant, he was the light in their darkest hour of grief, because it was because of Prashant that all the widows of that village and all the orphan children of that village, they were having a new life, they were having fun, enjoyment and joy and happiness in their life just because of Prashant. So Prashant, he was like a light in the darkness of their grief. Okay, and Prashant, yes, he was able to heal his wounded spirit because of this thing, that he was always ready to help other people, and when he was helping the other people, at the same time he was healing himself. So this is the key, that whenever we help other people, whenever we are ready to give anything, whenever we are ready to do anything for other people, then at the same time we ourselves feel good, we ourselves feel better, right? So this was the reason that this time Prashant, he was able to heal himself very fast, because he was there to help other people, and especially the widows and the orphan children. For them, Prashant, he was like a light in the darkness of their grief. Okay, so students, the chapter ends here. I hope the chapter is very much clear to you all. Yes, it was the super cyclone and it caused a great destruction, a huge destruction, but positivity should be there. After a lot of destruction, finally Prashant, he is the symbol of positivity, because he was there who gathered the pieces, the little pieces of broken life, and then because of him a new life started, and especially he worked for widows and orphan children. So this positivity should be there, and the chapter is having a message that always we should be ready to help all the people whom we could help. Okay, so whatever help we can, whatever work we can do for the other people, always we should be ready to do that work. Okay, so I am very much sure that the message is also clear to you all, and in the next video we will start the comprehension part, we will solve the questions. So see you in the next video. Thank you.